Hi everyone, so I haven't posted a video for a while, but I thought I'd recap on some of the key points that I have found to be true over the last couple of months and hopefully share some useful tips for you that you can use and progress in your own marketing within your own firms. So my first tip is to really utilise LinkedIn. It's a great way to engage with clients, contacts and potential clients that you want to build a relationship with and bring on board to your firm. So it's all very well liking and commenting on people's posts on LinkedIn, but being able to post your own content will mean that more people can engage with you, and it's also really good for brand recognition. One thing that I have seen businesses doing recently is using LinkedIn in a more informal way, and I think that does show a shift in the way that LinkedIn is going, that people do want to see some more informal content. Someone that has done this really well is Affinity Mortgages, where you get brand recognition throughout, but without selling your products or services, and the videos are both funny and engaging. My second tip is to reach out to all those that you haven't caught up with for a while. Everything can feel a bit disjointed at the moment, and the first few Zooms might be a bit awkward for you to think about what you want to say, how you want the meeting to progress, but it really is key to reach out to those people that you maybe haven't spoken to in a few months. Be engaging, listen, and help where you can throughout the meetings. The best referral is the one that's made personally by someone else. So think about who you can refer to them before you do the Zoom call, and they're much more likely to pay the favour back. So 3 is to utilise Zoom, although it can be quite boring. The way that you can make this more fun whilst you are having to use Zoom is to add a fun background, add a photo to your profile so that when your camera turns off, people can still see your face. If you don't want people to have a live video of you, they can still see a photo of you. And always make sure that you're looking at the person on the screen and try not to look at yourself too much. I know it can be quite easy to look at yourself and you think, oh, I'll do my hair, or oh, look, my makeup's not quite right, but always make sure that you're looking at other people. Treat it as if it would be a meeting face to face. It can be hard to connect with people over Zoom when you haven't met them before and someone has introduced you to them and this is going to be your first, meeting with them. So I try to think of 2 or 3, I call them chatty points, that you can start the meeting off with to get to know them a bit better. Maybe ask what they've been up to over the past few months. Are they working from home or working in the office? How are their families? So it can sometimes be awkward to end a Zoom call. So that's the way you can start it, is with the chatty points, but sometimes it's awkward to end the Zoom call because it doesn't always feel like a normal conversation. So one tip that I would recommend is reiterating the key points within the meeting, and then redefining any action points that have come up that you will then address after the meeting, and it can be a great way to bring the meeting to a close. My fourth and final tip is to get a plan in place. So what do you want to achieve for the rest of the year? As the economy starts to kickstart again and you gain more market share and you get back to where you were in March, if you haven't already, think about what you want to do for the rest of the year. What resources, what's the timeline, and what do you want to do to achieve your goals? Think about what you did want to achieve this year, what you have already, and then what you've got left to do. It's really important to think about those 3 things. And just because COVID may have changed the course of your business over the year, it doesn't mean that you can't achieve what you have wanted to do. And it just might mean that some of the things that you had planned to do this year, you plan to do next year. And getting all your ducks in a row in advance and early is really key to succeeding in the next year. So those are my 4 tips. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Marketing Like Natalie, where there's more hints and tips on how you can improve your marketing. Thank you.